Alright.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, Merry birthday.
In a perfect world, we would, of course, exchange gifts at the same time, but my one is running late, apparently. So that will come at a later time.
You've already told me this. You're just telling the camera so
I'm
that
just telling
everybody
the camera.
doesn't think you're a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you are a dick.
Yeah, I just secretly haven't ordered you anything, just panicking on the inside of what to get you. What is it? Oh my gosh, it's pop figures. I had no idea. It's Blue Batman from Dark Knight Returns. From Dark Knight Returns. That's pretty cool. It can go with my other Dark Knight
I didn't know if you had the other one. Yeah, I see. I
have Armored Batman from Dark Knight Returns.
Okay, so I thought he definitely doesn't have the blue one.
And Flashpoint Batman. Yes, I was looking at this the other day, and I was like, "This is a dope pop figure."
Yeah, right.
But I can't buy myself more pop figures, and now I have it. In fact, these are both going to be joining us on the set of Movie Talk today, I reckon, because these are both dope.
They are really cool. I was like,
this one especially.
I knew if I started buying for myself,
cool.
I would have to buy all of the Batman pop figures, and there are just too many, especially when I'm already collecting all of the Superman pop figures, and I'm like, Ed loves Flashpoint, Ed loves Thomas Wayne.
I would say that there should be more Flashpoint pop figures, but no one really has a standout costume in
Wonder
Flashpoint.
Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman kind of, Deathstroke kind of, Aquaman to an extent, but nothing as cool as Thomas Wayne Flashpoint.
No.
That's very cool. Right, now we need
Perfect
space.
sidekick for a time displaced Flash.
And let's be real here. If Jeffrey Dean Morgan came back to do
he would make
a Flashpoint
good
movie,
Batman.
that would be perfect. Let's put you right there. Now we're gonna have 3 different Batmans on the set of Movie Talk.
Good.
Not biased at all. But we've got the giant suit man to make up for it, so it's kind of okay. And the 2.
He's a very blue Batman, isn't he?
Very blue. It's very 80s. Big fan of it.
Cool beans. So yeah, happy Christmas, Ed.
Thank you. Don't I say Merry Christmas usually?
Yeah.
Where's Kylo gone?
I just really enjoy... Oh no!
Where is he? Searching that side for Kylo. Oh, he's over on the chair. I've got him. Ugh.
I actually watched The Force Awakens again recently, and it's...
I saw your Snapchat last night. It was very funny.
Hello everybody and welcome to Working Title Productions. My name's Ben, his name is Ed, and we're here to bring you another episode of Movie Talk. We're actually going to get this one out relatively on time for once.
Should be on time.
It's been a while.
It's Christmas Eve here.
It is Christmas Eve as well.
And I've only wrapped 2 fucking presents. It's Blink-182 reference in case you didn't know.
Because it is Christmas Eve and it'll be just after Christmas when this goes up. It felt entirely appropriate to talk about our favourite Christmas movies. I have no idea what we're going to do next year.
What for Christmas?
Does Star Wars count as a Christmas movie? Yeah.
No, it does not.
It's not one of my picks.
You know what is Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. I knew you'd pick that. I was like,
No, I didn't pick Iron Man 3.
Oh, okay, good. My first movie that I'm going to talk about is actually Home Alone. Home Alone, I didn't see it for a long time. This is one of those films that most kids see like the moment they can watch it. It's one that eluded me for a really long time, but when I finally saw it, it's just a lot of fun, you know? It's one of those films you're like, you wish you were that kid. You wish you were as cool as this kid. You're like, just watching him build all of these booby traps for all of these robbers to trip over in, and you're like, oh, I can do that at home, and then you start picking up your toys and you realise the best you're going to do is stub their toes with Lego. But it's just so amazing. Thank you for pulling this up.
No problem.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Plays Kevin McAllister. The kid everybody wishes they were, but no, they could never be because nobody's as cool as Kevin McAllister is.
But now no one wants to be Macaulay Culkin.
No, they don't.
Like, went off the rails. He's in Wrestling by Max Landis. Go watch it.
Really? What? Macaulay Culkin carries this movie as Kevin McAllister. He really is just... The whole film rides on this child actor, and he pulls it off. He does a really great job. Who are the guys?
That's really interesting you say that, because I think the Wet Bandits carry it.
Oh, okay. So
I think
Joe
they're
Pesci and Daniel Stern.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely hilarious. Like, they sell the movie's comedy in such an incredible way that the movie wouldn't be half as funny without their just incredible over the top performances.
True.
Like, you think about the scene where Daniel Stern's character Mark Merchants, I've got
Yeah.
the names right there, I'm not psychic.
No,
is like
no.
walking up the tar steps and then he steps on that nail.
Oh.
Grisly scene. But he sells it like an absolute champion. Just belts out that blood curling scream. Like, it's great stuff. They're really good.
The paint pot's being thrown over the staircase.
It's good stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Joe Pesci? Joe Pesci? Joe
I think it's
Pesci.
Pesci.
In particular, very funny. Just like with his delivery. It's like...
Yeah.
Like, he's very good.
They really do pull it off, because when you boil it down, it's a robbery movie, except the robbers pick a home where the inhabitant is actually some deranged psychopath who's just booby trapped. It's basically a Saw movie,
Home Alone shouldn't be good.
but it captures the bad guys.
But it is.
Sounds like a horror movie. It's a kids' comedy Christmas family fun movie. Yeah, it has no right to be good when you think about the premise, and they pull it off entirely. It's a lot of fun. Look, it's not like the deepest, most thought-provoking movie ever, so I don't have a lot to say about it. But it's good, wholesome fun. It took me so long. I think I was like 13 when I first saw it.
What?
Yeah, it took me a long time. But when I finally got around to it, like, I was like, now I know why everybody's talking about it. This is a fun little movie, yeah.
I'm starting with my top one.
Okay.
Which is It's a Wonderful Life.
Fair.
I really like this movie, funnily enough. It's a Wonderful Life is, I don't know, it's just got a whole lot of charm, which I really appreciate. I like a little bit of charm in my movies, funnily enough. Yeah, and it's just like this like incredibly relatable story that, and you haven't seen it, I believe. So
No,
I won't.
don't kill me.
I'm
getting to it. I should do it this
You
Christmas.
should. I believe I'm watching it tonight with my mother, actually. Hopefully. Bit of a Christmas tradition for us. I don't know, and yeah, it's just this really nice, relatable movie, because, I'm not going to gloss over it, we all get a little down sometimes. Like, it's just, like, kind of like a fact of life. Like, even though we often have, like, so many good things around us, and we've, like, lived a wonderful life, it can be hard to see that when we're like, feeling down, and stuff in the immediacy seems like it's not so great, and this movie just really captures that really, really well, and then the whole rise that goes on from kind of like that moment, as George Bailey realizes
You
how
can talk
great...
about it, I know what happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, there's like really not much to spoil, like, apart from the fact
Yeah.
that an angel stops him from committing suicide and instead shows him what it would be like, what the world would be like if George Bailey had never been born. And it's really cool just looking at the impact on, like, his family, on even like the drugstore owner where he worked as a kid, and his brother and his wife. Like, just all of that stuff is really, really cool. And yeah, like, I think it's really, really special, and just that whole ending, where just everyone comes together to, like, kind of like save George Bailey's bank, and just like celebrate Christmas together. I just think it's a really nice movie. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I have to say about
that
it.
is a lovely movie.
That you haven't
It's
seen.
a wonderful movie. I know this movie simply as The Grinch,
Well, you're
because
wrong.
it's what I watched as a kid. This is a movie I have had all my life. How the Grinch Saved Christmas.
No, How to Grinch Stole Christmas.
No, he saved it. He saves it.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Yeah, spoilers.
I've seen it.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Actually, I haven't watched it the last couple of years because
I think I saw it
my
last year.
family is just purely chaotic, and we only on like VCR, so it's like been really hard to watch it the last couple of years. I'll probably just, I don't know. I should really buy it on DVD. Maybe I'll just stream it. But it's one of those movies we used to watch all the time. And Kylo,
God damn it,
relax. We
Frickin-
can't always talk about
frickin'
Star
Kylo.
Wars. It's a lovely movie. It's a little bit twisted in comparison to most other Christmas movies, but that's kind of what I like about it. I've never been one for like your tacky, corny, family style movies. I've always enjoyed something that was a little bit different, and The Grinch is very different, and Like the way that they tell the story, a really dark, demented guy, like clearly a social pariah. What?
There's a fucking character called Hubris, but it's who like the Whovians. Hubris. Fuck off.
Hubris. Man, I've forgotten about that. Oh, so many memories coming back. This is one of those movies that carries a lot of nostalgia for me to the point that right now I'm struggling to talk about it because I'm just being flooded with nostalgia.
Do you want me to say
and
something
it's
about it?
like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I saw the movie last year, I think, and that was probably the first time I'd seen it in probably 10 years or something ridiculous like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, like, and looking back on it, like, it's Jim Carrey really carries this movie. Jim Carrey is really good in this movie, and I don't really like Jim Carrey, but he's really good in this. All the stuff with the Whovians and just all the ridiculousness that comes with that, and just like all those performances and just the weirdness, like I just despise. I find that absolute slog to get through. I'm just like, oh my gosh, let me just get back to the Grinch, something that's funny, or like, you know, entertaining at the very least. So yeah, it's, I don't know, I just find it's something that's just like super weird. It like there's just this dichotomy in this movie where I just like hate these parts of it, but like these parts are kind of alright. So I certainly wouldn't be watching it every year at least myself.
Okay.
Fight me.
Nostalgia is a powerful tool, my
And now you can
friends.
talk about all the positive points, Ben.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, so you agree with me,
Jim
Ben?
Jim Carrey. Ed, what's
Carrey?
your film?
Oh wow, we're already on to my next film. There we go. My second film, as I reached over to type it up because there's about 10 billion different actors in
Oh
this
yeah,
movie.
this is a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is an amazing Christmas movie. This is, when you talk about Christmas movies, this is almost the quintessential Christmas movie where it's just like Christmas. Like It's a Wonderful Life doesn't have to be set at Christmas, but it's better because of it. But this movie is quintessential Christmas, and it's awesome. This movie, of course, with 10 billion British actors, is of course Love Actually.
Good
I
movie.
feel like I said that really quietly. Love Actually.
Love
Have you seen it?
Actually.
Have you seen it?
No, but I own it, and I've been meaning to watch it for a long time.
Hey,
I've
this
just
Christmas.
devastated
This
Edward.
Christmas.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not devastated. I already knew that you hadn't seen
I'm
it.
looking down this list of actors, and I'm like, man, I really need to watch this
There
movie.
are so many
Bill Nighy,
actors.
Liam Neeson, Colin Firth.
Like, run down all the actors who still have a career, basically, like a decent like film career. Like Bill Nighy, Colin Firth, Liam Neeson, Emma Thompson, Martin Freeman, the dude from
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah, that's his name. Andrew Lincoln, so guy from Walking Dead. Keira Knightley, Hugh Grant. Like, this is a ridiculous number of people in this movie. It is hilarious. Thomas Brody Sangster, who's now of Game of Thrones and Maze Runner fame. It's Alan Rickman. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Rodrigo Santoro, who was in Westworld, who was really good in Westworld.
Wow.
It's just absolutely...
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton plays the US president. Because Colin Firth plays the British Prime Minister. It's just absolutely ridiculous. This Rowan Atkinson plays an angel.
Rowan Atkinson plays an angel.
I mean, not confirmed to be an angel. Okay, so here's... Do you know what happened? Do you know anything about Love Actually?
Nope.
Then I won't tell you anything about it.
okay.
But it is theorized that Rowan Atkinson's character is supposed to be an angel coming down to this guy who's probably about to do something really dumb.
Okay.
Very cool. It's a Wonderful Life, actually. Yeah, Love Actually is just this really just nice, cool story about just like people who love each other and falling in love and discovering that they love each other. It's just about love. It's just really, really cool. I can't remember all of the different plot lines. Like, I know that Martin Freeman is somehow involved in porn somehow. I don't remember why. I couldn't tell you what his plotline for the movie is. But, like, there's, like, ones that definitely stand out. Like, Colin Firth's plotline is really, really cool. Alan Rickman's and Emma Thompson's is absolutely heartbreaking. It's really, really sad. Liam Neeson and Thomas Brody Sangster's story is just, like, the best. Like, it is just, like, so cool and just, like, love goals right there. Liam Neeson is his dad in the movie. It's really cool. Yeah, it's just, like, just this, like, I don't know what I need to say about this because like I feel like everybody already knows that this is an awesome movie, but like it's just got a lot of heart. It's like really witty and like on point with its humor. There's a bit of like slapstick physical humor in there. That's nice and silly, and it's really good. Did I say Colin Firth plays the British Prime Minister? I lied. He does not. He plays a writer. Hugh Grant plays the
Okay.
British Prime Minister.
Righto. Colin
Good one,
Firth and
Ed.
Hugh Grant going at each other again.
No, they're completely unrelated.
Oh,
And that's what's cool about this movie because none of these stories tie together. Like, some of them do, like Emma Thompson and Alan Rickman show up to the concert where Tom Sperry sings that he's drumming in because he wants to confess his love to the lead singer of All I Want for Christmas Is You at their school's Christmas performance, which is also the same show that Hugh Grant is at. Like, this is like, so there are some connections like that, but there's not heaps. I also really like Andrew Lincoln's story as well.
Okay.
Kind of a shitty thing to do. Still endearing though. It's good stuff. I'm talking about this in very roundabout terms because you haven't seen it, and I don't want to spoil any of it. Basically, it's just really good stuff, and yeah, and there's never like too much time spent with them. Everyone gets like their resolutions and time spent with them, and yeah, it's just really good stuff. I'm done.
Cool. Alright. Well, that leaves us with my favourite Christmas movie of all time.
You.
The movie I watch every Christmas. The one I think...
hate you so much.
The one I love more than people say they love It's a Wonderful Life. You know, the movie I love more than any other on Christmas. Unequivocally, in my mind, the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Die Hard. You cannot go past Die Hard. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie in my eyes. I just love Die Hard so much. Quintessential 80s action movie. Quintessential good guy versus good guy movie. Not the quintessential Christmas movie. Kind of. It's just set on Christmas because it can be. But it's so great, you know. It's the story of good triumphing over evil. It's the little guy beating the big guy. It's against all odds. He's your John Wayne cowboy type going up against all these evil, bad, vaguely European dudes. And it's just fun. Bruce Willis in the role that took him from a TV actor into like movie superstar. It's so pissed off.
I'm just looking at the camera because it's funny. I haven't seen this movie. I don't have anything to say.
In the movie that catapulted Bruce Willis from TV comedy-ish actor into like movie superstardom, he just really plays this great everyman. And like this is before Bruce Willis was Bruce Willis. So like, whereas you see Bruce Willis now, you're like, you're not even trying. You're Bruce Willis playing Bruce Willis. Like he really owns it as John McClane in this movie. He really carries across the everyman persona. And just goes up against these crazy, crazy bad guys who I'm not going to explain exactly what they are because that's spoilerish. Even though you should have seen Die Hard by now. Even though I should have seen Love Actually and It's a Wonderful Life. Anyway, Die Hard is just such a fun movie. The action in this is great. It's just so intense. It's so amazing to watch. There's a bit of romance in here. There's Christmas decorations everywhere. Not that we condone drinking, but like one time we were watching Die Hard and we decided to play the Die Hard drinking game. And it was every time you see a Christmas tree or like Christmas decorations, you have to take a sip. We're like, alright, that'll be easy. It's an action movie. Look how many Christmas decorations can the... Literally every shot. Every single shot. We found something like, we can't keep up. This is so hard. It's crazy. Die Hard, good movie. Simple movie, but just so great. Alan Rickman plays the key bad guy, and it's actually what I know Alan Rickman for. When Alan Rickman died, you know, everybody was putting up all these great posts about what he did for the Harry Potter franchise, and then I was just like, yeah, well, he is Die Hard. Because he's just so... He's a really classy villain, that's what he is. Like, most villains are like your typical mustache twirling, I'm angry, I have a grudge kind of evil. He's like, I just do this And you know what? I'm just a real classy guy. Like, one of the lines from the movie, without spoiling it, he's like, I'm an exceptional thief. Someone says, are you just a thief? He says, I'm an exceptional thief. And he just carries himself with, like, this great... It's got this gravity to him, you know. He's very sophisticated. He's very suave. And he just comes up against the rough, tough John McClane. And it's a lot of fun to watch. And it's not your typical Christmas movie. I guess maybe technically I trolled people a bit. I don't know. But that's my pick for my favourite
It's a Christmas movie. Just not the best Christmas movie of all time.
I don't know about that. Nah.
Also, you also know I don't like straightforward action movies, so
No.
I feel like
True.
this definitely would not trump Love Actually or It's a Wonderful Life for me.
No, never would for you. But that's the love of movies. That's what movies do. What were your favourite Christmas movies growing up? What are your favourite Christmas movies now? We'd love it if you could leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought. You can also tweet them to us. We'd love to get into a discussion with you. Even though, like, what do I say? This is not like anybody ever really does it. No one really does it. It's fine.
Rip.
Maybe one person will, and I'll have a conversation with them. We also have a Facebook page you can check out.
Facebook page?
A Facebook page you can check out at www.facebook.com/working title YouTube.
See, I love your dedication to the www dots. Because you don't need a
Facebook.com/working title YouTube. You can tweet Ed at Edward Nuck. You can tweet me at BenWaters01 because my Twitter name sucks. You can subscribe if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more content. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you next time. And until then, have a good one.
Yeah, he's at the very start. He's one of the DX fans with Seth Green.
Oh.
They're the ones that are like, $5 for the Dick Sucker t-shirt, please. Ding, ding, ding. That's Macaulay Culkin.
I had no idea. There you go.
I want to say suck it to all my friends. That's Macaulay Culkin.
That's funny. Yeah, he like...
I don't think you would notice, but then I realised that's just clearly in the camera shot that you were looking
I
at.
was got it in my peripheral and I could see it in the camera, so I'm like, oh my god.